National Junior College Athletic Association and the Tennessee Community College Athletic Association are committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play by all student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that all spectators, coaches, and student athletes to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other. Persons throwing objects, the use of profanity, racist, sexist, or other abusive comments or actions in the opposition of good sportsmanship, that will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility and subject to prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Fans, as a reminder, check out the Game Time Sports Network at GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. You can see live stream or rewatch any of the action from the 2026 TCCAA Region 7, both softball and baseball tournament. Baseball will kick off tomorrow as the softball concludes. Reminder, the Chick-fil-A is here along with our concession stand. They are doing a great job supporting you guys with snacks and drinks as you need it. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. Program reminder, immediately following this game, the Senators of Roane State will take on the Eagles of Dyersburg State, the 5 seed and the 4 seed matchup. That game will happen immediately following this game. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And the winner of that aforementioned Roane State and Dyersburg State game will play the loser of this game tomorrow at 12:30. So 12:30, your first game for tomorrow, followed at 3 o'clock tomorrow for your programming note. We started with 11. We have 4 remaining standing, vying for the championship. Chat State is the visitors. Volunteer State is the home.
In the last game, Roane State will be home.
Roane will be home. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College for the 2026 TCCAA Region 7 Softball Tournament. We're glad to have you here as tournament play continues. This game begins the Final Four. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Tigers of Chat State. Leading off, the center fielder, number 8, Salem Odell. Batting second and playing second, number 1, Cameron Radley. Batting third, the shortstop, number 4, Hallie Uberoth. Batting cleanup in the circle, number 23, Allie Fleck. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 15, Layla Turner. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 5, Hannah Gardner. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 13, Alexis Rosano. Batting eighth and catching, number 7, Brooklyn Moon. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 16, Abigail Walker. And in the flex position, number 9, Kennedy Hedrick. The Tigers are coached by Blythe Golden. Now the starting lineup for the home Pioneers of Volunteer State. Leading off for the Pioneers, the second baseman, number 15, Alyssa Dixon. Batting second and playing center field, number 77, Abby Merle. Batting third, the shortstop, number 29, Mally Grizzle. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 00, Maddie Shinton. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Maddie Goad. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 1, Anaya Dawson. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 2, Caitlin Dillard. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 7, Kylie Irwin. Batting ninth, the designated player, number 9, Kirsten Smith. And in the circle for the Pioneers, number 19, Caitlin Davis. The Pioneers are coached by Christian Lynn.
The following is a presentation of the Game Time Sports Network. From Eddie Campbell Field on the campus of Columbia State Community College in Columbia, Tennessee, it's the 2026 TCCAA Region 7 Softball Tournament. And now, from Eddie Campbell Field in Columbia, Tennessee, it's game time. Yes, indeed, folks. Once again, it is game time. I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network, along with producer Jonas Harmon. And we are about to get underway with a matchup that a lot of folks have been waiting on. It's the number 1 seed, Volunteer State Lady Pioneers, against the number 2 seed, Chattanooga State Lady Tigers. Volunteer State, the designated home team, as they send out their pitcher, Caitlin Davis, in the circle. Davis is a sophomore from just down the road in Manchester, Tennessee. Went to Coffee County Central. Blythe is assisted by Brandon Carr and Amy Davidson as that pitch is fouled away. The Lady Tigers coming in 24-4 overall, or in the conference rather, 24-4 in the conference, 33-23 overall. After Odell, who is the center fielder, we'll see the second baseman Cameron Radley up at the plate. And making short order of Odell is Davis for the first out and the strikeout.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Cameron Radley.
Cameron Radley, the batter. The second baseman. Dribbled over to second base. And the play is made as Dixon flips it over to Matty Goad for the ground out and the second out. Caitlin Davis, the pitcher, she comes in. Let me give you some of her stats. She comes in with a 1.73 ERA. Pretty impressive. 15-4 overall. This will be the 22nd start of the season. She leads the team in innings pitched, 121 and a third before the day began. And she's got 107 strikeouts in that 121 and a third innings. The batter, the TCCAA Player of the Year, as voted on by the coaches. This is Hallie Uberoth, the shortstop. Hallie, a sophomore from Milton, Florida. Can hear the wind whistling on our crowd mic. It does dust up from time to time. Lifted out to right field, chasing it down. Well, she ain't chasing it down unless she wants to climb the fence. As Uberoth strikes first for the Lady Tigers, the Player of the Year. She comes across with the solo homer to get the Lady Tigers on the board first. The Player of the Year with her 26th home run. That leads the conference, as you could well imagine. The next batter is Allie Fleck. Anaya Dawson, she tried to chase it out in right field, then realizing, well, unless I climb over this fence, I'm not grabbing that one. Caitlin Davis, the pitcher. She delivers a strike to the pitcher, or pardon me, the flex player, Allie Fleck. Allie is the pitcher. I can't read my own writing. Getting a kind of a scribble hurry here. Anyway, we'll see Allie in the circle when the bottom of the inning gets underway. Missing outside. The count goes full at 3-2 with 2 outs. That finds the center field grass where Abby Merle kneels down to collect it.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Layla Turner.
Allie Fleck with the second hit of the inning. The first hit, a solo homer by Uberaw. Layla Turner's the first baseman. She now the batter. She from Cookeville, Tennessee. Went to Cookeville High. There's a strike. Quite the fastball coming in from Caitlin Davis. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-2. Runner on first with 2 outs. Foul tip keeps Turner at the plate. The look in by Davis. She delivers, and that is the final out of the inning. It's a strikeout, the second of the inning for Caitlin Davis. But the Tigers strike first off the bat of the TCCAA Player of the Year, Hallie Uberoth, with that solo home run. I'm Jay Harper along with producer Jonas Harmon. We'll have that keyword of the game here a little bit later. And keep in mind, there's another game after this one. And the participants in that game could very well find themselves in the championship game. There is still a path there in the quote-unquote losers bracket. Roane State, who upset Walter State in the previous game, they will be tackling Dyersburg State at the conclusion of this game, or roughly 30 to 40 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So the winner of tonight's last game, they will play the loser of this game. And whoever wins that game will play the winner of this game. So you got that? Well, don't worry about it. Go to the TCCAA website. You can see the bracket. You can also see it at our website, GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. You can check out the bracket and kind of figure out, all right, so if this happens, and yeah, I know. My brain scramble when I look at these brackets, too. Like, okay, so if they do. Anyway, we've got exciting softball. That's the bottom line. Leading up, it's Alyssa Dixon, and she swings at the pitch and is promptly thrown out.
Now biting the center fielder, number 77, Abby Merle.
So the ground out. Abby Merle, the always happy, always smiling center fielder. Now the batter. Abby was with the Cleveland State team for a season and transferred over to Volunteer State. I covered Cleveland State softball way back when, and this year as well. And Abby was always fun to watch. She's fun to watch right now if you're rooting for the Lady Pioneers as she laces one over the left fielder's head. Walker couldn't catch up, so you've got Abby Merle at second base after the double. One out with the speedy center fielder in scoring position. That's Merle at second. Mally Grizzle, the shortstop. Mally from right there in Gallatin, where Vol State is located. Want to send a shout out to the athletic director of Volunteer State. What a great guy, Bobby Hudson. We were part of the TCCAA men's and women's basketball tournament held at the campus of Vol State here a couple of months ago. And Bobby he is just such a good guy. Down to earth, funny, takes care of business, but he's fun to deal with because he's just such a relaxed guy. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch to Grizzle. That was close, but not a strike. 3-1, 1 out. We go from Mally to Maddie. Maddie Shinton up next. Bounded into the dirt. Looking the runner back with the throw. Gets away, and Merle comes face flopping into home plate to tie us up. The third baseman, Rosano.
The third baseman, number 00, Maddie Shinton.
Rosano's throw just a bit off target, and that did not allow Turner to make the catch. And thus, Abby Merle comes flying across the plate to tie us at 1. 1 out for Maddie Shinton. So Grizzle reaches on the error. Maddie Shinton, the third baseman. And then it's a case of Maddie squared. After Maddie Shinton, it's Maddie Goad. Maddie Shinton over to second base, where Radley has a little trouble with it, but recovers, doesn't panic, and records the out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 5, Maddie Goad.
Maddie Goad at first, defensively. She's a freshman from the home of Motlow State, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Hello to Ross Fanning, the athletic director, Motlow State. We'll be getting the baseball tournament started tomorrow. Motlow will, of course, be a part of that. I tell you, Motlow State, I covered Motlow State baseball this year. Let me tell you, they got some hitters now. The pitch from Fleck is low. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tie score and 1 apiece with a runner in scoring position at second. Goad couldn't hold up on the check swing. Gets called for the strike. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. Just outside. As you can tell, a little breezy here in Columbia, Tennessee, but lovely all the same. 79 degrees now. This is the warmest we've seen it since the tournament started. The off-speed changeup misses. That puts a runner on with 2 outs. Go-ahead run still at second.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Anaya Dawson.
Go draws the base on balls. That brings up Anaya Dawson, the right fielder, with 2 outs. Right there, outside corner, Fleck delivering. Anaya to be followed by Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder, should she get on base. The lefty Fleck delivers and just off the mark. Dawson hitting .384. Second, we'll make that third on the team in homers. Volunteer State led by the Coach of the Year in the TCCAA, Christian Lynn. The Pioneers 27-3 in the conference, 49-13 overall. Coach Lynn assisted by Alyssa Costley. And again, Bobby Hudson, the athletic director at Vol State. Dawson working the count full at 3-2 with 2 outs. Go ahead run at second base. We'll do it again. Joe Wingate, he's the athletic director at Chattanooga State. Saw Joe this morning at breakfast at the hotel. Popped up, the third baseman calling for it, and she makes the catch. That is Rosano. But we have ourselves a tie game as Abby Merle scores the tying run from second base. 1-1 our score as we check out for just a few seconds on the Game Time Sports Network.
In the bottom of the first inning.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire, and with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to volstate.edu to get started.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Hannah Gardner, the batter. She has the honor of getting this half inning underway in the batter's box for the Chat State Lady Tigers. Hannah, the DP. She looks at a ball. Hannah hitting a cool 400 on the year. She does have 6 home runs. And caught by the left fielder, Dillard. She battling a little sunshine. Got the shades down out there and with the visor. But navigates the sunshine to make the out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Alexis Rosano.
Rosano promptly gets plunked. A base runner for the Lady Tigers. Brooklyn Moon's the catcher. Brooklyn, 303 average. The pitch now from Davis, swung on and fouled out of play. This the warmest day thus far of the tournament, but a nice one all the same. We're at 79 degrees. We've got gusts up over 20 miles an hour. And it's kind of weird. You look out the American flag now, Old Glory just laying there in all her majesty. And then, boy, here comes the wind. And it's like just flapping like crazy. So it's real intermittent wind gusts. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Low and outside. Alexis Rosano at the first base bag after getting hit by a pitch. The delivery, the 2-2. The count stays right where it is after the foul. Almost caught by the first baseman in front of the Chat State dugout. Maddie Goad giving it a go. Brooklyn Moon is from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I'm very familiar with that area. She went to Berkeley High. Moncks Corner is a suburb of Charleston, South Carolina. I originally moved from Louisiana to Tennessee to Nashville 1985. Then left for a while to take a job in Charleston, South Carolina. Was there 14, 15 years, something like that. Had the honor of doing a variety of broadcasting gigs, one of which was handling sports for the Citadel in Charleston, which is the military college of South Carolina. Handling their baseball and football broadcasts. So that Moncks Corner area, right there in the Charleston area. Swing and a miss. Down she goes on strikes. The freshman is retired.
Now batting the left fielder, number 16, Abigail Walker.
The third strikeout of the game thus far for Caitlin Davis.
Hey, Jay, real quick while we were talking here, talking about when you were mentioning Alexis Rosano, her mom was re-listening to the production we did yesterday, and Grandma's listening from New Jersey, so I want to give a shout out to Grandma. She was giving me some critiques. I mispronounced the name. I said Romano instead of Rosano, so I got corrected. So, Grandma, I am very sorry.
Yeah, we pride ourselves, darn it, on in pronouncing things correctly. I've had cases where I have asked, players, parents, coaches on how to pronounce somebody's name, and I'll get 3 different pronunciations. It's like, okay. The thing to do is you got to find the player. They know how to pronounce their name. But there are times when maybe you can't get to the player. But, yes, it always makes I feel like this tall whenever I foul up someone's name. So, Grandma, yes, we're going to take care of your granddaughter, Alexis Rosano. We'll step aside here real quick to make sure I'm like
no errors and
I'm writing Rosano on my list here instead of Romano just to make sure I don't foul that up. So, Grandma, we got you. We got you covered, and we appreciate you viewing. Let's step aside real quick. We'll be back.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
Jay Harper along with, Bill Connolly, whose voice you just heard there a moment ago. He, our partner in crime up here, he handling the public address here today. Also, we have the very capable Jonas Harmon producing. So, again, apologies to the Rosano family. And darn it, I'm half Italian. I should be able to pronounce these Italian names and not mess them up. My mom, 24-karat Italian, God rest her soul. I did one of those ancestry DNA things. And, boy, it came back 49% Sicilian. So it's like, well, even though I am a clone of my father, there's no doubt who my mom was. Allie Fleck still in the circle. It's a 1-1 count on the batter. This is Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder. Swung on, swatted over to Fleck. The out is made.
Now batting the catcher number 7, Kylie Irwin.
Kylie Irwin is the catcher, and a quite capable one at that. Also sporting one of these multi-section ponytails. Swinging at the first pitch, it's fouled away. As I've mentioned in a couple of games here, that's the style, I guess. I mean, and it's certainly practical for young women with longer hair when playing the sports to have it in that ponytail out of the way. But I find it interesting. It's like in sections. Boy, you see just about if there is a young woman with long hair in softball, that's what she's got going. About 4 or 5 sections, that's the thing for the young women. The way things are these days, and waiting for it to be the thing for the young men at some point. Yeah, it's outside. He claims it was high, to the moans of the Chat State fans that are here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We knew we'd have a dandy, and boy, we've got one working. The 1 and 2 seed tied up at 1 apiece, and that fouled out of the reach of Walker. Abigail Walker in left field. She'll start out the next inning in the batter's box for Chat State. Lightly hit out to center field, where Odell makes the catch.
Now batting the designated player number 9, Kirsten Smith.
Kirsten Smith, she is the designated player and now the batter. Kirsten is a name that you used to see for young women quite a bit, and you don't see it as much anymore. It's certainly cyclical with as that's fouled away, with the first names. I can remember doing play-by-play, 20-some-odd years ago at the high school and this level of college. You would have, I'm serious, you'd have 5 or 6 girls named Ashley, and all of them had different spellings. It was the thing. And a strike. Maddie is certainly a popular name now. I mean, you've got two young women on the Fall State team named Maddie. Caitlin, also a very popular name. Haley is one. Hannah. For guys, there are a lot of Tylers, Taylors, and Connors that are about 19 or 20 years old now. It's a strike as Allie Fleck takes care of business to retire the sides via the strikeout of Kirsten Smith.
3 up and 3 down for the Pioneers in the second inning. We go to the top of the third. Still tied, 1-1.
We have a keyword of the game that we do every game. Just having a little bit of fun. What we do is we give out a keyword every game. If you feel up to it, you can email us that keyword at info@GameTimeSportsNetwork.com, and you'll automatically be registered to win a nice video camera along with Game Time Sports Network stuff. Shirts, and we got cups, we got other stuff. We'll pack all that up and ship it to you rather than asking you to meet us somewhere burning $4 gas. And frankly, I burn enough of that as it is, traveling all over the Southeast, covering various sporting events. But anyway, let's get to that keyword of the game. The keyword for this game, backstop. Backstop. So if you're up to being part of our little contest here, send the word backstop to info@GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. Promise you won't get any spam emails. We're not just collecting email addresses.
The top of the third inning for the Tigers. The top of the order with the center fielder number
backstop.
8, Salem Odell.
The keyword of the game. Salem Odell leads off, and she leads off the order, and she leads off this inning. Salem, the center fielder. The bunt is foul. Coach Blythe Golden coaching in the third base batter's box. Brandon Carr over in the first base box for the Lady Tigers. Odell from Waverly, Tennessee, went to Waverly Central High. And she's a freshman. As she looks at a ball that's low in the zone. Two-two count. Nobody out. Salem Odell to be followed by Cameron Radley and Hallie Ubera. Drawing a bead on it, the left fielder, that is Dillard. I believe it was indeed foul territory by the time she got to it and gave it a squeeze.
Cameron Radley.
Salem fouls out to the left fielder. Cameron Radley grounded out earlier. She's the second baseman, swinging at the first pitch. And there is that Supergirl laying out catch that Abby Merle is known for. 2 outs. Abby not afraid to risk her body. I'd say I've been watching Abby for a couple of years, back when she was with Cleveland State. And she is just such a fun, great kid. And, you know, it's cool to have these kids that you've kind of covered for a couple of years, you know, when they do run up and say hi, you know. But Abby has always just been, man, she sees like, hey, girl, you know, it's just nice. A quick 0-2 count on Uberah. Allie with that home run her first time up, and now she hits a little blooper out to short. So a relatively quick inning as Grizzle helps that inning fizzle
3 up and 3 down
for the Lady Tigers. Let's move along. I'm going to put Jonas to work here. Boy, he's man. You know, I'm going to get up off his lap and let him go ahead and move around. And tell you what, pick one there, and let's do it.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire, and with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
As a first-generation college student, estaba un poco nerviosa. I knew I would need extra support, but I didn't know where to find it. At Roane State, I have a success coach to help me with every step along the way. Para más información, visita la página roanestate.edu.
The action resumes. This is the Game Time Sports Network. The batter is the top of the order for the Lady Pioneers with Alyssa Dixon. Allie Fleck's pitch is called the ball. Alyssa, the top of the order. She'll be followed by Supergirl Abby Merle. Fleck questioning the umpire as to where he saw that pitch. He indicated that it was high. A 3-0 count. Catches the inside corner to go 3-1 as Dixon standing there like a statue, no intention of swinging at the 3-0. Chasing it down is Walker. Oh my, what an amazing catch. Laying out, giving Abby Merle a run for her money. We've got another player that could put on a cape. Robbing. Granted, that was in foul territory, so, but still robbing the at-bat, if you will,
77, Abby Merle.
of Alyssa Dixon. Man. Abigail Walker. Abby Merle doubled her first time up. Abby way in the back of that batter's box. In fact, her right foot is, for all intent and purposes, out of the box. But once she takes her step, she does get back inside the box. She was called out yesterday. She made contact with the ball while out of the batter's box. She just has a running start. That's just her style. There's another opportunity for Abigail Walker, but this one eludes her in foul territory. Merle has the 0-2 count on her. And you can hear the wind starting to whistle a bit. And a strike. Merle has the 0-2 count on her.
very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to volstate.edu to get started.
As a first-generation college student, estaba un poco nerviosa. I knew I would need extra support, but I didn't know where to find it. At Roane State, I have a success coach to help me with every step along the way. Para más información, visita la página roanestate.edu.
The top of the fourth sends Allie Fleck to the circle. She takes a swing. That one drifting, and there is Abby Merle doing what Abby does to make the catch. She is pretty amazing.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Layla Turner.
Layla Turner, the batter. She looks at a quick strike. The play is made as Turner is retired.
Now batting their designated player, number 5, Hannah Gardner.
Hannah Gardner, the batter. As I fight off a sneeze. Over to third, and a fine play by Shinton. That will send us now to the bottom of the fourth inning on the Game Time Sports Network.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
Well, it's only 4:15 there, Mike, and we're already in the bottom of the fourth.
Good. What pitcher tells to do.
Oh, yeah.
We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Pioneers, leading off the third baseman, number 00, Maddie Shinton.
Maddie Shinton, the first batter. Allie Fleck will greet her in the pitcher circle. Shinton ending that half inning with a nice play at third. The 1-0 coming. 1-1. Maddie will be followed by Maddie. Goad after Shinton. Slow grounder. And the play is made by Radley. Over to Turner.
Now batting the first baseman, number 5, Matty Goad.
Maddie Goad, the batter, a walk in her first appearance. A 2-0 count with one out. The lefty delivers, and it's fouled straight back. Maddie Goad from Tullahoma, a freshman. A player that got away from Coach Janice Morey over at Tullahoma's Motlow State. Goad hitting .381, 15 home runs. Second on the team to Maddie Shinton, who has 21. Off the hands and right to the second baseman, Radley, for the out.
How about in the right fielder, number 1, Anaya Dawson.
Anaya Dawson, the right fielder. She popped up to third. Lefty on lefty as it's ball 1. Pounded into the dirt. Hensley, getting the safe call. Man, that was close. A bang-bang play as Dawson books it down to first to beat the throw.
Number 2, Caitlin Dillard.
Caitlin Dillard, the left fielder, now the batter. We're tied up at 1 apiece. We knew this would be a tight one. The number 1 seed, the number 2 seed. They've been on a collision course this entire tournament, and here we are. 2 outs. And if things play out a certain way, these two teams could meet again. The loser of this game will end up playing tomorrow, the first game tomorrow at 12:30 in the semifinal. They will face either Roane State or Dyersburg State. Those two teams playing after this one. Making short order as Dillard is retired. The ground out.
No runs on 1 hit, no errors.
The sun coming out and showing itself.
4 complete. Score remains 1-1.
Jonas Harmon, our producer. I'm Jay Harper. So again, just to kind of get down to the scenario once again, the loser of this game will play the winner of the game that happens after this one. And to repeat, Roane State and Dyersburg State playing after this game. So whoever wins that game will play the loser of this one. That game happening at 12:30 tomorrow. Now, whoever wins that game will play the winner of this game. So it is possible that, say, Chattanooga State loses, just a scenario, throwing that out there. say Chattanooga State loses this game, they will play tomorrow at 12:30 against either Roane or Dyersburg. If they win that game, then they would play Volunteer State again for the championship. So whoever loses this game, it ain't over. All right? You still got a shot for the championship. You certainly don't want to lose this game. Alexis Rosano, the batter. It's a strike as Caitlin Davis delivers to go 0-2. And Alexis is retired via the strikeout.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Brooklyn Moon.
Brooklyn Moon, the South Carolina girl, back up to the batter's box with one out. Two balls, no strikes. Abigail Walker is waiting on deck. A called strike. Three and one. Caitlin Davis, the pitcher for Volunteer State. She's already got a crater work there in the circle with her drag foot, her right foot. That hit sharply over the head of Abby Merle. And stopping at first is Brooklyn Moon. If that had a little more lift to it, it was more of a line drive. If it had a little more lift, we'd be looking at a 2-1 game.
Abigail Walker.
Abigail Walker. She's up at the plate without her cape. She played Supergirl, laying out and flying, leaving her feet to make a great catch in foul territory over in left field earlier. That's popped up. Who's calling for it? The third baseman? Everybody's looking at everybody. I got it, you got it, nobody got it, but ultimately the catcher got it. 2 away.
Back to the top of the order for the Tigers is center fielder number 8, Salem Odell.
Salem Odell back in the box. And that didn't take long. We're still tied up at 1. This is the Game Time Sports Network.
We played 4.5.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient, it's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
In 1967, West Tennessee's first community college opened its doors. In the decades since, graduates have made a name for themselves as healthcare professionals, community leaders, business owners, veterans, educators, and so much more. With 3 generations of Jackson State graduates leading the way, the future has never looked brighter for West Tennessee. We are your community college. We are Jackson State.
Allie Fleck takes her spot in the pitcher circle for the Lady Tigers. Blythe Golden and crew.
Off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Pioneers is the catcher, number 7, Kylie Irwin.
Kylie Irwin, the batter, the catcher. First pitch strike from the left-handed hurler. The Vol State pitcher, Caitlin Davis, a righty, so her drag foot is her right foot. That falls into no man's or no woman's land there. So it's a single.
Now batting the designated player, number 9, Kirsten Smith.
So what I was getting at is Davis, the right-hander, her drag foot after she delivers has got that rivet in the circle. Allie Fleck, a lefty, and she has kind of created a divot on the other side since her drag foot is her left foot. We have a pinch runner for Irwin. It is Savannah White. She is from Bowling Green, Kentucky, a freshman. Number 27. There's Savannah. Off the hands and foul. But Rosano, boy, she was ready to fire it over to first if necessary. An 0-2 count as Fleck delivers, misses outside. Kirsten Smith is the DP, the batter currently. Alyssa Dixon waits on deck. The 1-2 coming. Oh, that off-speed pitch just totally had Smith off balance. What a pitch.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Alyssa Dixon.
Alyssa Dixon, the leadoff batter, steps in with the pink bat. All right, some controversy. As Dixon was apparently trying to bunt, but then said she got hit, but if she got hit while attempting to bunt, then, yep. So they are apparently claiming she did not offer at the pitch. Well, it certainly looked like she did, but hey. Back to it here. 1-0 count. Swung on. There's Rosano. Oh, a hot shot. What a fine play. Rosano throwing the fastball over to first, where Turner was able to help get the out of Alyssa Dixon. Abby Merle. Merle looks at a strike. Runner in scoring position now at second base. That's the catcher, Kylie Irwin. Merle with that get a running start, slap at it style. Fleck somewhat throwing that out of whack by just tossing little floaters up there at times. Now Fleck, that was no floater that she grabbed, as it was a line shot, and she tosses it over to first, where Turner helps make the out. Well, both of these teams coming up with runs in their respective top and bottom of the first inning, and then it's just been defense and pitching ever since. You get the feeling that something's going to break here, whether it's a home run or whether an error will allow something unearned to occur. But this game, as advertised, the 1 seed, the 2 seed, that being Volunteer State and Chattanooga State, respectively, they showing themselves to indeed be the top of the echelon, if you will, for the TCCAA thus far. A reminder that championship day is tomorrow and the beginning of baseball in the tournament happens tomorrow.
For the Tigers, the second baseman.
It's overlapping sports tomorrow, but we'll have them on the Game Time Sports Network. Baseball getting underway at noon tomorrow, and then at 4, softball tomorrow, 12:30 and 3. The batter is Cameron Radley, the Chat State second baseman. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Davis. Grounded over to second, where Dixon takes care of business. Flips it over to Matty Goat, and we've got an out. Allie Huberoff, she's got a homer. That her big blast of the day. And there is another shot for the player of the year. Wasting no time. Taking a swipe at the first pitch and coming up successful with the single.
23, Allie Fleck.
The pitcher, Allie Fleck. She just as effective in the batter's box as well as the pitcher's circle. 378 batting average. And 10 home runs. Fleck from Roswell, Georgia. A sophomore listed at 5'11". Tall young lady. Davis, certainly no loss of velocity as this game has continued. Pitcher against pitcher. Getting the force at second. And they get the double play. As Fleck hits into the DP. That retires the sides. We are still at 1-1. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. The way this one's going, we may be here past 7 innings. We'll just see how it all plays out. We know you're going to want to stay with us on the Game Time Sports Network.
I chose Columbia State because it was very convenient. It's close to home.
I get a real sense of community, a sense of family.
I absolutely fell in love with the campus and the faculty and the programs and everything like that, and it was so awesome for me.
Explore your opportunities.
Yes, we thought we'd have a good one. And man, do we.
Move to the bottom of the sixth for the Pioneers.
Bottom of the sixth inning as the Lady Pioneers, they'll try to break through in their bottom, in their half of the inning.
Number 29, Mally Grizzle.
It's the shortstop, Mally Grizzle. Mally's reached on an error. She's grounded out. Then it's the Maddies. Maddie Shinton, Maddie Goad. Leading off with the slow pitch in slow motion. No balls, 1 strike. Speeding up that pitch to where it is now no balls and 2 strikes. Grizzle, the shortstop, waiting on the pitch from Fleck. Missing outside. Wow. That's a strikeout. Allie Fleck doing it, and boy, it's just been nothing since. That sneaks past Hensley at short. The slow grounder gets the Lady Pioneers a base runner.
Now batting the first baseman, the other Maddie, number 5, Maddie Goad.
From Maddie to Maddie. I guess Christian Lynn, the head coach for Volunteer State, he could introduce his 2 Maddies. I'm Christian, and this is my player Maddie, and this is my other player Maddie. One and one with 1 out. Maddie Goad at first defensively. A chopper over to second base that Radley can't quite handle. Did a nice job, though, just to stop it and keep it out of the outfield. She knocks that down. Had that gotten past her, more than likely Shinton would be on third base. So if nothing else, saving the fact that Shinton would be closer to home and closer to putting the Lady Pioneers ahead. Blythe Golden jogging out to the circle. It's the first time we've seen her have a convo with the crew. I'm Jay Harper. This is the Game Time Sports Network. And boy, with these games are always fun to be a part of. And we've definitely got a good one here. I mean, I'm always hesitant to call a game a laugher when somebody is being run-ruled or, losing by significant margin. The term laugher, it ain't funny for half the folks that are involved. But we have had some blowouts. We've had some really lopsided games. There's just no way around it. But this has got all of the markings of a dramatic ending. How will that play out? Who will be the benefactor of perhaps a dramatic ending? The batter is Anaya Dawson. It's a delayed strike, but a strike nonetheless. Runner in scoring position with 2 runners on. First and second, 1 out. Dawson scoots out of the way. Oh, what a beautiful pitch. I will say that Fleck perhaps has the best changeup that we've seen. That's lifted foul, but nobody's going to catch it. It lands behind the netting. The wind picking up, and it's blowing straight in from center right into us here near, well, behind home plate. So the wind blowing in at a pretty good clip. Getting to the point of the game where every pitch is a potential game winner or game loser. Dawson showing great patience at the plate to go full, 3-2. The Lady Pioneers. 1 out, 3-2, 2 runners on. It's ball 4, and the ball skipping away from the catcher as Brooklyn Moon having a little trouble with that. But what we have is a bases loaded situation. And now Christian Lynn, he's opening up the lineup card and meeting with the home plate umpire. So Christian Lynn, he likes to go to Jordan Lucas in these situations.
Number 12, Jordan Lucas.
He pulled the right string here a couple of days ago when he brought in Lucas to pinch hit, and she promptly hit a home run. Coach Lynn also brought in Lucas as a pinch hitter during another bases-loaded situation yesterday. Lynn looking to go for the jugular here with 1 out. And there is that changeup. Misses the plate. Bases loaded. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Swinging through to even the count at 1-1. Jordan Lucas from Fredonia, New York. The 1-1 coming. Ooh, Moon trying to frame it, bring it up, but apparently too low to satisfy the man behind the plate. Throwing it home. Calling the out at home. Man, that was close. But the out call. Christian Lynn not running up to the umpire throwing a fit, so no dispute of the call at home. We have a pinch runner for Lucas. It is number 2, Looks like Caitlin Dillard.
Game number 2, Caitlin Dillard at first base.
Caitlin from Greenbrier, Tennessee, right there north of Nashville. 2 outs. The runner gunned down at home.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Kylie Irwin.
Base is still full of Lady Pioneers. Irwin hits a rocket out to right field. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. The 3rd run comes across. Kylie Irwin breaks this tie wide open with a 2-out shot to the gap in right center to clear the bases with a stand-up double.
Now batting the designated player, number 9, Kirsten Smith.
You could just sense that something was going to break. And at the moment, perhaps some Chat State fans, their spirit has been broken. But it ain't over. 2 outs, though. A foul ball that almost hit the third base umpire between the eyes. That would not have been good. Fortunately, the man able to duck out of the way. Kirsten Smith is the batter, by the way, the number 9 hitter. The wind still blowing in from center field. And a foul ball. The Ball State fans certainly coming alive. Everybody was kind of sitting on their hands or biting their nails with the deadlocked 1-1 score up through 6. The 1-2 coming. Fouled back. The top of the order waiting with Alyssa Dixon. A foul ball. Chat State, they want to shut this down right here. You don't want to have any more base runners on base and have the whole top of the order, the whole lineup come at you for Ball State. So you hope to be able to get the number 9 hitter, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. So that will bring up the top of the order with 2 runners on and 2 outs.
Back to the top of the order for the Pioneers, the second baseman, number 15, Alyssa Dixon.
Sometimes it pays to hit something weakly. Oftentimes those are harder to deal with and harder to field. The ball doesn't get to you quick enough to really do much with it. Even when you chase it, when you charge the ball, still. Radley makes the play, but not before. Kylie Irwin makes the difference, clearing the bases with a double to break the tie and bring the number 1 seed, Volunteer State, up by 3. A 4-1 score as we check out for just a bit on the Game Time Sports Network.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire. And with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers...
Well, folks, apparently they made a call. We apologize for stopping the promo announcement here. But
Dixon at the plate.
Not quite sure.
1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Dixon at the plate.
So was that a foul ball? Pitch violation. Oh, a pitch violation. Okay. Pitch violation. So in other words, the play was dead. So, boy, we've seen some odd stuff. Rosano, not much she can do. What were we saying about hitting a ball lightly, almost more difficult to make a play on than a hot shot? Well, that's certainly evident of it there.
Center fielder number 77, Abby Merle.
Some of the crowd giving the umpire a hard time, and he's not having it. Another run scores on that. Merle, the batter, and she slices one. That is going to send the runner home. The play out at home, but not before 4 runs crossed for the Lady Pioneers to go up by 4, and we really are at the end of the 6th inning. Let's try this again on the Game Time Sports Network.
Ball State is amazing. Here you'll get a top-notch education with professors who inspire, and with Tennessee Promise or Reconnect, it can be very affordable. Ball State offers small class sizes, 4 convenient locations, and we are big on experiences. Whether you thrive in the lab, the studio, the field, the classroom, or just enjoy hanging around campus, join the family. Go to ballstate.edu to get started.
On 6 hits.
Keep in mind, there's another game after this one. Boy, it's going to be hard to top, but you never know when it comes to college sports. Lady Pioneers up 5-1. The number 1 seed finally breaking through against the pitcher, Allie Fleck. So again, we had the explanation earlier about why that at-bat continued. A clock violation was called on the batter before the pitch was delivered. That essentially made the play, if you will, the dead ball, dead play, so that pitch did not count. So, but all of that happened before the pitcher and the batter were made aware of that. So she swings, they throw it over there, they think they've got the out, but all of that, the play was dead. So they did it again. Caitlin Davis still has that velocity going here in the top of the 7th inning. Two balls, one strike. This Chattanooga State lineup certainly has the firepower to match or go ahead here, so not over just yet. Trying to chase it down and just can't quite maneuver it is the left fielder, Dillard. She's battling the corner. She's battling the sun. She's battling a dog barking at her over there in the corner, chasing her.
To be fair, the dog was after the ball.
All kind of factors to deal with. The pitch outside. We go full. Here comes the payoff from Davis, the 3-2. Turner not aware of the count. She just kind of stood there. They're like, well, hey, you can take your base. Another strike. The batter, Hannah Garner, by the way. I think I omitted that. Davis working awfully fast. You can see that she tastes it. She tastes the hard-fought victory as she looks to go the distance with another complete game. Davis has 8 complete games on the year, looking to make it 9. And in the most important game thus far this season, slow roller to second base. The play is made by Dixon over to Goad.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Alexis Rosano.
Alexis Rosano, the third baseman. Fouled and not playable. Alexis has certainly made some plays in the field that would make Grandma happy. Watching from Jersey. That's hit pretty well. And that is over the center field fence. A 2-run homer that keeps Chattanooga State's hopes alive from Rosano. Grandma. Calm down, Grandma. We don't want you jumping up and down. We don't want you to hurt yourself, but this, yes, your granddaughter. She has made this a close game, 5-3 with that homer from Alexis Rosano.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Brooklyn Moon.
That goes right back to Davis, and she records the second out. Oh, a big, huge out.
16 pitch inning. Oh, no.
Now batting the left fielder, number 16, Abigail Walker.
Abigail Walker. She, the batter, she goes over to have a chat with her coach. That would be Blythe Golden. Blythe giving her some tips on perhaps what to expect from Davis or the pitch to look for. Also a confab in the circle. But the circle will not remain unbroken. It will break up here as we get the play underway. Two outs. Walker with a big swing and miss. Caitlin Davis bearing down, delivering. That's lifted out to right field, and Dawson makes the play. And a hard victory. That was no easy one by any means, not that anyone expected it to be. But the number 1 seed, Vol State, does prevail, and they now will move on for the championship game tomorrow. 3 o'clock on the Game Time Sports Network. We still have another game to get to here this afternoon. Roane State, Dyersburg State. They will play, and whoever wins that game that's coming up will take on Chattanooga State. That will happen at 12:30 tomorrow. So there is still a scenario. Again, I'm not, I'm a neutral observer here. I'm just painting the picture. So Chattanooga State fans, you still have a shot here. You will play the winner, as I said, of the Roane State-Dyersburg State game that's going to be getting underway here shortly. And if you beat whoever wins that game tomorrow at 12:30, guess what? You're back in the championship hunt. And we'll have, again, another 1-2 matchup. This one going down as advertised. And we already see Dyersburg State jumping around, getting stretched and loose over in the right field area. Coach Dusty Rhodes has his team out there doing their stretching. And the Roane State Raiders, they too on the field over on the